Aiden, what's good?
How we doing, bro?
I'm doing good, man. Listen, hey, I want to give you props off top because you know what? I think you have a huge following, right? And I think I said this on my stream. You know, I think your audience is not necessarily a rap or a hip hop audience, but I could tell you fuck with rap. And I don't know, just off top, why do you I mean, I feel like you fuck with the rap community, like you like that energy, like you like shit like Rolling Loud. I seen how upset you were when you were supposed to interview Lil Baby at no, of course.
Yeah.
Like, why do you fuck with hip hop so much? Because your following isn't predicated on that.
Well, first off, my first album I listened to, a I had the PSP back in the day. It
Yeah.
was the first handheld console I had. I had the whole Get Rich or Die Trying album on that. And I think I was at the time like 9 or 8 years old. And I listened to that album over and over and over and over again. And then I moved on to Eminem. I listened to all of Eminem's projects, Slim Shady LP, Marshall Mathers LP,
Mm.
Eminem show, all that shit. And then, and then I just and then I decided to, kind of just like listen to more Kanye and then Cudi and then J. Cole and then Drake. And, when I was 11 years old, I went to my first concert. And at my first concert, it was Drake's tour. And it was his Take Care tour. He went touring with ASAP Rocky, J.
Oh,
Cole,
you
Waka
went to that
Flocka
shit?
Flame. Yeah. He pulled out Abel. He pulled out French Montana. He pulled out Meek Mill. People don't understand that. That's huge. Kendrick was there that night. So I just saw a bunch of fucking, crazy ass artists in one night. And little did I know, look who they are now, so it's crazy. Um,
No, of
but
course,
yeah, I
that's
mean,
dope.
I've just always kind of had like a thing for hip hop, like always, bro. Like I've always had some type of thing going on with hip hop. I love rap, always love rap. I love going to concerts, all that stuff.
Yo, I even have your Instagram pulled up, and you're rocking. This is your second picture, right? Not the first one or the last one you just posted. Your second to last. It's a Detroit
You know
two.
the one, well, not his first album, but the one where he's like it's red and it has that fucking I'm talking about the Red Big Sean album. I love that album.
Is that what's that shit called? Dark
Let me look it up.
something something
Big
something. I don't
Sean.
know.
And then I like that one album, the one with Migos on it. I decided. So I like, no, Dark Side Paradise, I decided. And I'm talking about Finally Famous. It's an older project.
Mm.
That's what it's called.
Finally famous. I fuck with that. You're right.
Yeah. And then it's cool, bro. And honestly, like I didn't even plan this shit. I just wore the shirt because, I just found that shirt, I copped it. And then me and Big Sean are connecting now. It's really, really cool. And like I was just like, bro, that's crazy. Cause he signed the fucking good music. And it's
Yeah.
like crazy because Kanye's my all-time favorite. So
Yo, real quick, cause I want to know this. And man, I've seen so many moments happen for you over the last like couple months, but like I feel like maybe just like a year ago, like you were just like you graduated so much in a year. It's like I remember you tweet out recently, like, yo, Kanye invited you to the fucking, one of the Donda releases, and seeing you being able to talk and chill with like all these rappers who pull up to your crib and whatever, whatever. Like, do you almost kind of feel like it's surreal, or like you're like, nah, like I kind of knew this was gonna happen.
what's crazy, Act? On God, I have videos of myself from 2018, 2019 of me literally talking to myself, like Snapchat memories in there. And I'm working on like in like 5 years from now, wherever my career is gonna be, I'm working on on like a little like a little short film type of thing, I guess you could say, like a biography type shit. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna put all that in there, like how I did it, like why I did it, all that stuff, like how I like manifested shit. And it's just crazy, bro. No, a year ago I did not see myself here. I really didn't. And I guess, shit happens for a reason. I had a lot of stuff on the way. I mean, a lot in my career. I had to go through a lot of fucking obstacles. I met a lot of people on the journey,
Yeah.
all that stuff. So it's crazy.
Yo, and this ain't no fucking interview because I want to get to your whatever topic you got. Yo, coolest shit you've done, because I'm gonna be honest with you. I think people think I did before. Yo, this year was the first year I flew in a private jet. First fucking year.
Mm.
Like, and I'm not gonna lie, that experience was so crazy because I've been waiting in TSA and like waiting on long lines to airport for a hella long. So like I never knew how simple it was to fly on a private jet and like how much like the TSA and just the airport bullshit. Nobody does it when you're getting on a private jet. Like, don't even search you. They're just like, all right, get the fuck on. And I'm like, wait,
Not facts.
no metal detector?
Facts.
No this? No that?
Nothing. None of that.
No,
None
just
of
go
that.
ahead.
It's
Just go ahead. We don't
easy.
care. Don't even
Oh
check.
God.
They don't even check, like, at least if you're flying, like, domestic, don't even check your ID. I'm like, what? Crazy.
Nah, yeah. This one time we were coming from Mexico and they didn't even check passports. It was crazy, bro.
Holy
Like it's
shit.
really insane, bro. Yeah. It's crazy.
No, but what's the coolest experience you've had? Because you've had a lot like it's a lot to digest. Name the coolest shit that you're like, yo, not in a million years would I think I'd be doing this shit.
I got three. My first one is meeting Bronny for person. I've had a good relationship with Bronny.
Yeah,
That's my boy. I've known him for like almost 2 years now. It's crazy. And I met Bron over the mic at first, and then like I don't know, like last summer I think it was. I don't really remember. December maybe. I went in person to the house. I met Bron like for the first time. It was crazy as fuck, bro. That was
Starstruck?
probably the most craziest shit.
Were you
What is that?
starstruck? Were you starstruck or not?
Yeah, bro. Here's how it went down. So I was like, yo, I walked up. I was like, yo, because Bron is in the room. LeBron was getting his haircut over, and Bronny was like, yo, dad, this is Aiden. And I was like, he was like, I was going on. I was so nervous. I was like, yo, what's up, bro? I'm Aiden. He's like, Bron, nice to meet you. And then I said, I met you before on the mic. I don't know if you remember that video. He said, he laughed. He said, oh, yeah. And then I met Bron a couple other times after that.
Hey,
Space Jam, I dapped him up. What'd you
yo,
say?
you're at the point too. Like I've never met Drake, and I kind of want to, but don't, because it's
Yeah, but
like
Drake knows about you, though.
no. Me and Drake we talk all the time. We haven't met in person, and it's one of those things. They almost say never meet your idols, because
Why?
they'll always disappoint you. And I know like before you met like maybe a lot of maybe rappers or whoever, maybe not particularly like LeBron, but you had like this image of them and like you had this like whatever of them, and then sometimes you could meet them and even being around them for 15 minutes, it could kill that whole fucking thing that you've had thinking about them for the last like couple of years.
No,
And
I think that's why I'm like really fucking nervous to meet Kanye or Drake. I don't know if it'll ever happen with Kanye, but Drake, Kid Cudi for me. I've already met Trav. I wasn't let down really, But for me, like I know what you mean. I know what you're trying to say. Like
I've
it's
listened to
true.
Drake. I've listened to Drake's music so much. I've created his personality in my mind, right?
What's your favorite Drake project? No,
Um,
actually, don't be biased. What do you think is his best body of work? And I want to hear it. I mean, it's probably you're either gonna say "Take Care," nothing was the same, but I want to know which one you think is
no,
overall
no.
better.
I'm gonna say Take Care. And really, it was just I feel like he was trying to do an impression, like, and I've went through this too, right? I was just talking about somebody who inspires me, Charlamagne the God. I don't know if you know him, but like he said, me and him were on the phone today, and he told me this really dope thing, and he told me this a couple years ago, and a couple years ago, I know how I took it, but I know I took it now. He says,
Yeah,
he says, listen, my advice to you at this moment, this is what he told me a couple years ago. He's like, you need to find yourself because right now, from what I've seen from you, you're doing an impression of someone else. Like I know you look up to me and you fuck with Star and people like that, but like you're doing an impression of us. You're gonna be great when you finally figure out who you are and how to do you. And that's always weighed on me. I'm like, okay, that's like the thing of like I need to figure out who I am, what my voice is, and kind of just run with that a little bit. You know what I mean?
I fuck with that. Yeah, no, I know what you're trying to say. Yeah,
And
that's
and,
dope.
and I say that to say with Drake, Drake found himself on Take Care. I
I think
think
so too. I think, and again, I was so young when that came out, but at this age, where I've listened to all of his projects and shit, I could say that too. Like that's Drake. Drake literally found his game, bro. Like he found it.
yo,
Yeah.
how's life different for you now, bro? Because like,
Oh my god, it's
bro,
crazy, bro.
yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. You do a good job of being humble. You know niggas, right? Niggas, if they're lit like you, all they do is talk shit, flash and flex. And truth be told, like I'm even looking at your Instagram, it's like there's like no flex there. It's almost kind of like, hey, I'm just aided. And I'm telling you, the moment a motherfucker makes $20,000 of what he whatever he's into, he's flexing and flashing, bro. And I don't see it with you.
No,
So
I just don't understand it really, bro. I mean, because I've met so many fucking rappers, bro, and they're like everybody is a human being. Like everybody has fucking, everyone gets hungry for food. Like everyone takes shits, takes pisses. Like, we're all like we breathe air, bro. Like it's just like it makes no sense to kind of like think highly, over yourself just because you make more money, just because you've been given opportunities that other people haven't. Like it just doesn't make sense to do that. But I think that like people that flex a lot are insecure. And I've had my moments, bro, where I'm flexing a watch or I'm flexing my car. But I think, that everybody has ego.
yeah,
Everybody has ego, I
yo,
think.
Aiden, I'm gonna be honest with you. So there was this whole thing, and the Soldier Boy really started it, right? Like Soldier Boy started everything, right? But still, when like a couple of years ago, one time I exposed because he was like, "Yo, I bought a $6 million house," and like, I had overwhelming proof. It wasn't he didn't buy the house; it was some Airbnb that he was renting for like 4 or 5 months, but he put it online like he bought it. And I remember like he took offense that I was like going that hard to figure it out, and he was like, he then started talking to me, and he says, "Yo, hey, yo, you're on like some Xbox or like some shitty fucking computer in your mama's basement, and that's stuck." And I'm gonna be honest with you, once I started like, I started buying cars, and then especially when I bought my house, I'm gonna be honest, the only reason I really ever showed it off was kind of like I wanted to shed that perception. Because everyone was just like, hey, this is academics who's just in his basement doing nothing and bumming broke. And for some reason, I don't know if it was selfish. Like, there's some people who could just say, hey, whatever you think, that's what it is. But I felt the need to shed that shit. And that's why I showed off certain shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know?
Yeah, I feel that. And again, I feel like, people that really don't come from shit, like they really just came up out of the mud and dirt, and which I can't even speak for because I've never, been. And look, man, there's been times in my life where my dad literally had to sell his car and we had to move into like a really, really cheap ass fucking house. And, my dad like was really, really having hard times. But I can't speak, and say like, if I'm somebody who comes out like the mud and like, like all odds against me, and I come from a really, really like horrible environment, like, so what if I make it? Of course I'm gonna talk my shit and flex. Like, that's just how I see it. Like some people just really, that's how they feel because of where they came from too. Like they want to really just shit on everybody that shitted on them while they were coming up. So
Nah, I fuck with that. But let's get straight to it. What hip hop topic or discussion you got on your mind that you think is worthy of? Oh, before I even get to that, I'm gonna ask. I don't know if anyone's asked you this before, because I know how hip hop is. And by the way, I consider you. You are a part of what the culture cares about and think about. Like shit, I watched a couple clips from your stream, and I'm like, and I've posted a bunch of clips. That you talked to Dirk. Dirk told you he's on Donda. Shit, we ain't known
yeah,
before. Like that's some shit the rap community is gonna care about. So you're kind of, you're intermingled. Like you've talked about the Folio, Young and A's. You're intermingled in all this shit, right?
yeah,
And
for sure.
and, and I guess I'm trying to figure out what the heck have you what are things you think about hip hop that you personally discuss? But go ahead, I'll give you the chance to get
So
into it.
now this is what I want to talk about with you because your community is not, they don't like, I'm not saying they don't like you, but a lot of people that watch you don't really like, they're just like, oh, this is Aiden, the guy who acts gay or whatever. He does all this shit.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I'm stepping away from that. I'm more kind of trying to, mature as, I don't really got to do that. That shit gets old. I'm doing it more natural now. Like, that it is what it is. But the reason why I came to talk to you about this on your platform, on your stream, is because I want to know what would you do, Ack, in my position? What would your chat say to do in my position where you're a lot of rappers that fuck with you, and at the same time, you have somewhat a nice mindset when it comes to music? And what I mean by that is, I was in the studio. I'm not going to say which rapper. I was in the studio with one of these rappers who I've collaborated with, and I was like low key being an A&R. I was being like, yo, why don't you say this and right here? And why don't you, after this beat switches up, why don't you add some melody to it? Or why don't you hum right here? Like shit like that. So what I'm trying to say is, from what I have right now, what I have, with my following and stuff, do you recommend, Act, that I record music myself, become a DJ Khaled type of figure where, I just have a production? Like I want to get involved more in the hip hop community. I want to make music, and I feel like I have no experience rapping, so it's like if I can come and do some DJ Khaled type shit, have Julio Fulio hop on a song with like, I don't know, fucking Killer Roy or some shit. I don't know. You get what I'm trying to say? Like just kind of curate and produce and direct my own music.
Yo, I absolutely get it. So let me tell you this. And this is the dopest way, this is why I love Twitch. Because, sometimes, obviously I had a YouTube channel that was a little popping. I came to Twitch as and third. But sometimes you can get lost with, especially with music. You start sitting in meetings and you almost kind of like, you start thinking like, I'm that nigga. But at the real core of it, and me, just like you, we're fans. We like music. We have our own perspective. And truth be told, we want to support what we like, right? And I might like a certain type of music, like shit. Man, I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't from Chicago, but I love when niggas dissing each other. I love drill music. You get me? And that's my perspective, and I'm sure you have yours in terms of stuff you like. The best thing I've realized, use your platform to support what you like. That's it. Use your platform to support what you like. Whatever it is, the people who really fuck with you, they'll understand. Now, on a level of, hey, should you maybe A&R a project, or maybe, hey, if you could pull enough strings, should you get a bunch of people to do like verses or songs and maybe you put out a compilation? I think all that shit is great too. As long as the overall focus is you're doing it out of what you fuck with genuinely.
I like that. And look, Ack, let me add on real quick. I appreciate everything you just said, because that's a good way to put everything. Now, what I want to say is, when Tori hopped on my stream and he did that She Make It Clap freestyle, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So that shit went all over TikTok, right? That shit has like 10 million views on YouTube, whatever. Mm-hmm. Like what I'm saying is, I have a rapper, Tory Lanez, come on my stream, bust a freestyle to a crazy ass beat. And then I have someone like DDG coming. DDG also freestyle on that shit. Yeah. Bam. Then I take two of their freestyles, I put it into a song, and then I make a video with them. I wouldn't be actually rapping, or I wouldn't be actually singing. I'd be in the video, just chilling or whatever. It would be my song, Aiden Ross, featuring DDG, Tory Lanez, or whatever. Now, when I'm looking at it like that, I'm not touching anything, right? I'm not touching anything. I'm not rapping. I'm not fucking doing shit. All I'm doing is putting one artist on my stream. He's rapping to a crazy beat. And then I have another artist come on stream, rap to the same beat. And then I'll have, I can have more and more rappers rap on the beat. And then whatever rapper, the two rappers sound the best, put it into a real song.
Aiden, like I feel like I get what you're even hinting at, and maybe not asking directly, but like I'll say that if I'm wrong, you can cut me off.
Yeah.
You're not, again, these are things that are happening via your platform. Play this. Tory's on your stream because you fuck with Tory. Tory's on your stream because you fuck with rap. DDG, or whether it's Ski Master Slump God, you fuck with those musics to allow your platform to be like whatever. Some dope shit comes from it, and hey, you want to curate it. By the way, like I know all about curation, right? Like
what you've been doing this fast.
Yeah, curation is me saying I see everything happening in hip hop, but I'm gonna curate it into a feed. It might just be me reporting on it on YouTube, or it might just be an Instagram page, right? But that's your curation. what I would say to anyone, that's not, and I think for someone like
Wait,
you,
wait, hold on, let me back. So me actually getting him on, like me doing the stream, or whatever, with the
mhm.
rapper is curation. Is that what you're saying or not? Like, what did you mean by that?
No, 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 no. Hold on. You being able to say, hey, you guys saw this on my platform. I'm gonna curate this and say, how about we take this and then make it a song? That's
Exactly.
curation.
Yeah.
And I think, and I'm putting my opinion here, right? We've never talked about this. I think sometimes, for someone like you, because of the position you're in, you're probably gonna like you're thinking about these moves and you're hoping people realize you have the best interest at heart. You're not trying to be a culture vulture. You're not trying to be someone just capitalizing off whatever. You genuinely fuck with this shit. That's how it was allowed to happen organically. And when some dope shit happened organically, you put it together. That's cool. That is dope. And you should do some shit like that. Like shit. If I'm you, I would get motherfucking Tory, whoever else that rapped on that beat, try to clear it with Soldier if
Soldier.
he owns it. Add Soldier to the shit. Yo, Aiden Ross featuring all these people. Fuck it.
So do you like that idea, act, to where obviously the She Make It Clap shit was the craziest one, right? The most viral one, the most
Yeah.
viewed one. Do you like that idea where eventually I could actually take these rappers that obviously I'm knowing and stuff, and obviously, look, here's the thing that people got to realize too. The rappers, a lot of the rappers I'm helping, they help me too, right? So we're kind of eating off each other. Like, that's how I look at it too. So
Yeah.
if I go ahead and make a fucking song, right, and then we got crazy ass fucking retention and
Yo,
all these views. Go ahead.
yo, Aiden, I'm gonna be honest with you. Even how you mentioned that, I think people would accept that, and they wouldn't give a fuck. I think the most thing they would give a fuck if they feel like you were using the fact that you're, and they've done it to me too, because I dropped a couple songs, right? People felt
Yeah.
like, obviously my own audience are like, yo, we fuck with it. Like, yo, you do a lot of satire, you're doing some satire with that, great, it's lit, whatever. Some people felt like, yo, you're using those rappers and then you're trying to pop yourself off as a rapper, you know? And like for example, like so if you drop that with those like, say you have like 2 or 3 rappers on that particular beat, and then it was really only to sell your verse, to be like, oh yeah, Aiden Ross has a verse. Like, you being A&R, I think that's dope. You get me? I think
Yeah.
people, you won't get no backlash if it's just you being A&R. You're being A&R for some organic shit.
Right, and I wouldn't. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I wouldn't be putting out my own music. It just doesn't make sense. I have no. It's just like it could be I could be so bad, bro, and it'll be a foolery to music, to rap, and I don't want to do that.
You should have a compilation, and whether it's like, it doesn't have to be as organic as, yo, motherfuckers came and spat a bunch of freestyles, and I'm putting them together, and it's gonna be an album. But you should be able to be like, hey, listen, to my audience, I have some type of access and power and respect among the industry where I could get so and so on a song with so and so, and I could tell them like, hey, I approve this hook, so you guys do a verse, and you A&R it like that. I think that's dope. If you doing, like, DJ Khaled does it a lot.
Right.
You get me?
That's what I'm saying.
I think that's cool.
Thing.
I think that's cool.
No, I think that's what I'm saying. Like, obviously, I got no fucking experience even doing beats, but as an A&R, like literally, DJ Khaled's an A&R.
Yeah.
He has Take Keith do the beats. He has other people, producers, do beats, and he just gets that shit together. Gets a rapper on this, gets a rapper on that. I want to do something like that. And I think what's really cool is
hold on. By the way, for my chat, and I see people saying whatever. Yo, put like this. Man, freestyling is really a lost art. Everyone, when they're about to freestyle, they're really rapping some shit that they wrote for a really long time. It's a song that they're just now gonna chalk it up to a freestyle. And even when I saw Tory on your shit, I'm like, Oh, Tory freestyling.
Yeah, freestyling. Isn't that crazy,
No, of course.
bro?
And I look at that and I'm like, truth be told, first of all, you didn't have to do these moments. You didn't have to make these moments, but they happen and they happen on your shit.
Organically too.
Or yet, like
Nothing is planned. You could tell when someone has a planned freestyler. You could tell, bro.
no, of course. And I think from that, shit, whether you want to fucking have a little series and if their labels clear it, that's whatever. A series where it's like, yo, the best Aiden freestyles, or you want to take those and try to make a song with it. Yo, I remember I DM'd Lil Baby, and Lil Baby did a freestyle on, I don't know if it was some UK radio shit, but he went fucking crazy. And I DM'd him, I said, yo, Baby, you have to put that out as a song. And he hit me and he said, yo, Act, it's gonna come out as a song. It never did. But still, like,
Wow.
I looked at that moment, I'm like, yo, part of curation is realizing when dope shit happens and figuring it out and putting it together that people can consume it. Because even you might have 200,000 people watching your stream, and then you might have like 4 or 5 million people that watch that video, but that's not the same as like a song going gold and like 500 million people seeing it. You get me? So
yeah, I get it.
At that point, it's like you have to be able to maneuver a certain way to get your shit hot and also put stuff out. I don't know if you were asking my opinion. I think number one, which if I steal from you, I'm not giving you credit because I'm gonna just tell you right now, you're white, so I'm black, so I'm just gonna take it. I love the fact that you have. I'm sorry, Aiden. I love the fact that you have motherfuckers freestyling your shit. I'm about to take that fucking idea and I'm not giving you fucking credit for it. I'm gonna be honest with you. But truth be told, that's dope. Also too, you're a pretty decent freestyler. So like it kind of is super organic. But you know, like if I had like, you know, a little bit more organic like freestyling skills, I would do a lot more what you do. But truth be told, I say all that to say to you, you should start curating what you're doing. The music industry, and I've said this before in my stream, I think we did communicate, and I think you acknowledged it, right? It's like, Aiden, they're using you a lot more than you think you might be, you know, getting. It's not as mutual as you might think.
I think it's I don't think it's 50-50, but what would you say? What percentage would you say? I think it's a good 60-40 maybe.
90-10.
Nah. That's when you're wrong though.
Yo, Aiden, they're looking at you as a number. They're looking at you as, hey, this guy has 150,000 people watching him. What is it worth to get our artists in front of that audience? You get me? Now, granted, your audience do like to see you interact with, you know, people they might know. But truth be told, a lot of times I'm watching these things, like, you know, Blueface, my guy. That was a walking advertisement for him. It was the minute they hopped on was an advertisement. For most rappers who hop on, like, you know, I like DDG when he showed up on your shit because he was trying to show some personality. He understands the game. He wasn't just trying to sell. Most people, they're trying to sell. And I don't think you look at it like that in terms of, you know, what that amount of attention is worth. And I'm pretty sure, you know, you've got your business shit straight. To give a rapper who can't sell more than 20 or 30,000 copies a audience of 100,000 people live, that shit is worth tens of thousands of dollars. And that's where I look at it and I'm like, Aiden is like, you know, there's a point I'm like, yo, Aiden's just still having fun with this shit. Like, he's not even thinking about, yo, a label would literally die for that.
Right.
You get me? And truth be told, like, I'm pretty sure you've seen how, like, maybe you were, like, requesting rappers to come on at first. I'm pretty sure it turned into quickly people telling you, hey, we have this coming up 3 months from now. Could we, like, just add you into the list of things we're going to do?
Right.
Fuck it.
You're right.
You know what I mean? All I'm saying is that, yo, and for all my chat here, bro, they use this platform. It's really dope. It goes viral. It gives them a moment. I wouldn't be mad at Aiden if Aiden says, yo, listen, hey, I'm about to take the top 5 freestyles every month and I'm about to put it on a little EP and I'm going to put like a fucking hook around it or whatever, and do some shit. Like, that's what this shit is.
Yeah, unfortunately, bro, it's all a game.
It's all, yo, I've looked at you and I say, yo, I think Aiden he's not as much business savvy or business. He doesn't think too much about business yet because he's still having a lot of fun. Like,
and I think also, bro, I don't have a team around me either. I'm trying to find a team. I don't have a built team around me, and that comes with it. But I don't got a established team. You want to manage me? I'm just kidding.
No. I'm gonna be honest with you, Aiden. You're always in some shit. That seems like a full-time fucking job. I'm gonna be honest with you. I love you, but man, you got a full-time. I'm gonna be honest with you though. Real talk. I'm glad you're not just living and dying on that sus shit though. I want to put that out.
And again, that's something, I'm gonna be. I mean, I don't do it. I don't force it now. Does that make sense? It's more natural. It's like,
100%. Yo, you know why? Because listen, when I did, I see a lot of people who blew up in different ways. When you play quote unquote a character, it might blow you up, but that's the reason why people are gonna dismiss you down the line.
Yeah,
they're looking forward. Like, people can't wait to be like, oh, Aiden, that's the gay kid, or that's the kid that acts gay. You can't have people just fucking predict your moves like that. And
no.
And I'm pretty glad that you realize, like, your audience and your following. And that's why I even said it. I think I said it on the stream, and we talked about it before. Your audience isn't a hip hop audience. They love you. Now, some of them love hip hop. All of them love you. You get me?
Yeah.
Some of them love hip hop. Some of them might like Spanish music. Some of them might like, like metal. Some of them might like rock. Some of them like whatever. All of them love you. And understanding that, you'll realize you move a lot different.
For sure.
Yo, you're number 1 on Twitch, to keep it real.
I wouldn't say I'm number 1 on Twitch. I would say I'm up there, but XQ still has a throne.
You're past him. Stop it.
Nah, bro. When I'm doing my own thing, gaming and stuff.
Nah, you're
I'll get under him. Trust me, bro. Trust. It's not.
No, I see you pull 150, 200 way more times than he does. I think
bro, that's rare though, bro. You gotta understand it's rare. Like, okay. I think I peaked at like 170 something last night. It just depends what I do, bro.
All right. Let me ask for the conspiracy theorists in my chat.
Okay.
At that amount of visibility, that amount of clout, like, does Twitch treat you differently? What's the special treatment that you get that you're like, damn, no one else would get this unless you're me?
I would think like, I don't know, bro. Honestly, you know what? Like, there was a streamer who I text and drove and I got banned, and there's a streamer who texted and drove, and he's in the same friend group of the guy who reported me, and he did not get banned. So I don't know, bro. I really don't. I really don't, bro.
Aiden,
I guess I get my appeals looked at quicker. I could say that.
Aiden, I got beef with you, bro. Oh my.
Why?
God. Oh shit. I forgot I was about to address you on my stream. You might be a swagger jacking bitch ass nigga. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Why?
I think you had Tiana Taylor or Tiana Trump actually. You had Tiana Trump on your stream, didn't you?
Yeah, I sent you the clip, dumbass. You know about that already.
Bro, I was talking to her to come on my stream like 2 months ago. Ask my chat. Bro.
Yeah, you know what's crazy about Tiana?
Wait, go ahead.
What? No, I was just saying she like, at first didn't want to do it. So she's more of a hesitant girl, and I don't blame her. I think she has a smart team behind her.
No,
Like they
bro.
want to make sure.
When I first invited her, it was a little weird to me. I first invited her and shit. I think she thought like I was talking about like a sex tape. She was like, "All right, cool. Are we doing this at your house or mine?" And I'm like, "Wait, hold on. We can do this on." Like she was all about like being in person and like some of the sexual shit she was throwing in there. I'm like, it hit me late. I'm like, oh, she doesn't get what I mean when I say stream. She might think we're live streaming us fucking.
What the fuck? That's crazy.
So
Would you
wait,
do that? Would you do that?
What I do?
Would you live stream and fuck Tiana for the live stream? Would you? Honestly.
Nah. I wouldn't. Come on. But I'm gonna be honest with you, like I was really trying to get a stream going on. Eden was popping in. By the way, I think she did that with you yesterday. Wait, hold on. Yo, your girlfriend ain't hearing this. You would fuck Tiana. Come on now.
Listen, the only way I would do it is a threesome, but my girl's not down, so.
What?
Come on.
Yo.
Would you?
All right, hold on. Yo, can I tell you a quick story?
Go ahead.
I'm telling you a quick story, and even though the whole world's here, right? I'm talking to my nigga, right? 21 Savage the other night. And, we just doing whatever. Like, we just kind of like, we're pretty much on a second palette. Like we didn't talk for a while because he changed his number. Anyway, it used to be with Amber Rose, blah, 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 whatever.
Yeah.
And, like, we're, like, recapping some of the early conversations we had. So he looks at me and he says, yo, Ack, I know you've had, like, a bunch of, like, popular chicks since then, blah, blah, blah. And really, I haven't because I don't really deal with, like, popular celebrity women. Like, I'm the person who I deal with the regular girl that she might work at McDonald's or Wendy's or motherfucking Popeyes, right? And, like, I don't know. I felt like he was a little disgusted. Like, yo, wait, you're not fucking these industry girls as well? And I don't know if you've been asked that before by guys because of someone of your stature in terms of like the clout you have. There's just a bunch of industry girls that are just gonna throw your way. You ain't fuck none of these industry chicks yet?
Nah.
All right, man. We lame together, bro. We gotta be in the same. We gotta be in the same section of the club.
I'm not gonna say it right now, but there's a few of them that have been in my DMs a lot. They'll
Really?
unsend shit.
Oh shit!
What you say?
I said for real.
Swear to God.
Yo, swing them my way, man. I can tell you a faithful man, brother.
Yeah.
God,
I'm very faithful, bro. Because there's one thing I can tell you. It's just like I always just like to have a girlfriend, bro. I don't like to fuck around.
No. Well, I'm gonna be honest though. Having a stable situation is good for focus, right? Like, yo, I always told like, sometimes like my chat doesn't really like when I think my chat doesn't like when I tell them like, yo, I have a steady girl I'm dealing with. But truth be told, if I'm running through bitches, like, bro, I can't stream regularly because like I'm spreading my time thin with multiple females. If I had one girl, bro, if I'm gonna stream 3 or 4 nights a week, she's not like I'm not taking away from time with her because I've already spent it with her. But if it's like 3 to 4 girls or 3 to 7 girls, like damn, shit.
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean?
What you mean.
So like,
yeah,
I've looked at my audience in terms of that, and I feel they hate when I say I have any girl who's like stagnant. I think they just want me to run through hoes. But truth be told, if I'm running through chicks, I can't stream as much because, like, hey, I gotta balance and juggle like 15 relationships.
Nah, yeah, that's the thing. That's why it's easy to just have one. Especially if you live with her, just do your shit.
Yo. I don't know why they keep asking my chat. You fuck Karina, bro?
Yo, chill out, bro.
Oh shit!
Nah,
I got you. I got you. I got you.
You're funny, bro.
Well, have you ever cheated though? Real talk, like outside of this relationship.
Hold on. Pammy's calling me real quick. Hey, what's up?
I kind of want to.
You want to post it right now?
Kinda, yeah, it's cute.
All right, give me like a couple minutes. I'm gonna come in. Just give me 2 minutes. The food's almost here. Give me 2 minutes.
So it's here. Okay.
Goodbye.
All right, man. Let's kill this conversation, man. I ain't
Yeah, let's kill it. But Ack,
yo, Aiden, Aiden. All right, this what
no, but
do.
I never have, never will.
Yo, fuck all that. This is what I want to do, right? Yo, I got this new podcast. It's on Spotify.
Yeah, Ack, when you gonna get me on the podcast, bro?
Yo,
let's do it.
We gotta have some real conversations about everybody. Like, I don't know, even like obviously this ain't even the specific place for it. Like, my chat should know, and I hope your chat knows. Like, me and Aiden, we fuck with each other, and like we have conversations offline about this shit. I like what he's doing. Y'all all have to remember, I was the person that hip hop rejected. They were like, this is a corny nigga who never been like the cool blah blah blah. And then I had a big platform, and everybody acted like they love me, right?
Oh, pause, Ack. Hold up, real quick, because I do want to get one thing out before we wrap it up.
Mm-hmm.
The Tekashi shit, bro. I saw Tekashi talked about everything that happened with the 20 mil and whatever. I really, really wanted to do it, bro. And I think people gotta understand, like, I would still be down to do it.
Aiden,
to fight Tekashi.
Aiden.
Yeah.
6ix9ine would knock you the fuck out. I remember telling you this mad times.
Bro, you have his fucking rainbow dick in your mouth. Listen, bro, you're dick sucking. I promise you, if I'm training really hard, bro, I'm working with a good team.
Aiden, we ain't seen you throw no hands, and I know his hands weak too. But like, I'm thinking your shit weaker.
Listen, bro, it doesn't matter about that. It matters how hard you train.
Getting it in though.
It matters how hard you train, bro. That's all. I'm gonna train harder than him. That's all that matters.
You're not about to train. Aiden, stop it, bro. Stop it.
I'm for real. I'm serious. What the fuck? For 20 minutes, bro? What? I'll train harder than anything. I'll quit streaming, bro. Like, what the fuck?
You're not doing that. You're not doing that. Aiden, you're gonna be streaming every night. You're gonna be staying up late.
No, I'll be streaming. I'll be streaming myself in the gym. Like,
No, you're not.
Bro, the dick sucking is just out. It's just Aiden, out of this fucking world.
Aiden, I'm telling you. And by the way, I know that got mentioned on there. This is still a chance it could happen, because he still asked me like, he said, that white boy want to fight. He wants to knock you out. He wants to knock you out and just stand over your body and just fucking collect his cash and hold up a fictional belt. I'm gonna be honest with you, but I'm gonna be honest, Aiden. I don't know if you're built for that yet. Like, truth be told, hold on. I don't want nobody in my chat to think that I'm like saying 6ix9ine is like nice with the hands. I'm just saying, come on, this Aiden fucking Ross, bro. Like, are we kidding? Bro, Aiden, you gotta post a video if you really getting it in, bro.
And I will when the time is right. Now, Ack, my food's here. My girl's calling me. I gotta go. Ack, get me on the podcast. Talk to me soon.
No, we're gonna be on the podcast, of course.
Yeah, let's, we can get a whole fucking list going of everything you want to talk about. But I really appreciate you talking to me and giving me that. I'm glad that because I didn't want to go on my shit and talk about it. I really want to talk about it on your shit. Someone that has a non-biased opinion about hip hop, which is coming from your community. I like it. So appreciate everyone for watching, tuning in, listening to my voice. Me and Ack talk about this shit. Ack, have an amazing stream, brother. I'm going to gift you some subs.
Aiden, I end this by saying your success has came because of your humbleness. I'm going to tell you that right now. And doesn't need much explanation. The mere fact that the words you've said coming in here, I'm telling you, the #1 streamer on Twitch, like the mere fact that like they're just mad people. If they were #1, they're not calling to nobody else's stream. They're egotistical. They're like, everybody got to kiss the ring. Like, the mere fact that you still wanna make sure that you listen to other people's opinion, care about other people's opinion, that is very humbling. So,
well, because I look at it like this, bro. It's like obviously I fucked up already. Like, all this shit's coming at me fast. You got to think, bro. Like, literally fast as fuck. So it's like, for me, bro, I constantly want to hear other people out. I want to hear what I'm doing. I want to correct whatever I'm doing that's wrong. I want to correct it, and I want to figure out how to be better. And that's all it takes, bro. Like, and that's the thing. Everyone has to admit that we all got our own. We all fuck up, and we all got to improve at some shit, bro. So what I want to do is improve and find ways to be better. That's it, bro. So I appreciate that, though, Ack. And Again, have a good stream, Brody.
Yeah, listen, man, we ain't gonna have this shit all happy-go-lucky, man. Aiden, you a bitch. And truth be told, hey, listen, first of all, whenever you start training, because you know me, I'm about to finna lose some weight, I want to go spar with you just to tap you in your jaw for every time you made a cheeseburger joke about me. I ain't forget that motherfucker. So get the fuck out of here. But say goodnight to Pammy for me, man. Listen, you know you're my
You're
girl.
fucking weird. Go stuff your fucking fat face with a cheeseburger, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Go wait in the fucking In-N-Out line. That's why you were late to post that one Lakers news post. You were in an In-N-Out line, bitch. Goodbye.
It is lit though. I'm gonna be honest. Fuck you, nigga. All right, chat. All right. That was